We all like manhwas where the main character has a cheat ability. These abilities give these characters a way to become stronger faster than usual, instantly giving them new skills, broken items, and much more. So today I will be recommending you all top 10 manhwa and manhwa where the main character has a cheat. So let's start our list.
But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
Coming at number 10, we have Start Raising Dragons from Today. Lin was an orphan who lived in a world full of magic, but unlike others, he couldn't perceive magic even after trying for many years. But one day, he gets a mysterious magic book that gives him the ability to raise dragons and use their powers as his own. Now he must rely on this ability to grow stronger and find about the disappearance of his parents. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is decent. This main character is weak at the beginning but grows stronger quickly using his cheat. He is also very likable and protects the people near him. The action scenes are also decent, but the side characters are really arrogant and annoying. So give this manhwa a try if you have nothing else to read. Coming at number 9, we have Kemi. The main character was a graduate who failed to get a job despite trying really hard. But one day he gets contacted by a mysterious woman that gives him a pill in the name of a health supplement. However, this was by no means an ordinary pill, as it contained the result of a century of research and technological advancement. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is quite decent. The main character is an average person at the beginning, but he gets a cheat after consuming the pill. He is also a bit stupid at the start but goes through character development later in the story. However, this manhwa contains many scientific terms and is mainly targeted at the readers that are interested in science. So if you are not one of them, then the story might feel boring to you. Coming at number 8, we have Global Mayhem, awakening SSS level talent from the start. After the appearance of a weird blue screen, all able-bodied people from the age 15 to 50 were teleported to a mysterious space called the Heaven Mayhem at the same time. It was a place filled with giant monsters and precious treasures that could change the fate of anyone. This is the story of Kin Feng, who awakens a SSS level talent at the beginning and begins his journey to reach the peak of power. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is quite decent. The main character is weak at the start but becomes stronger really quickly using his cheat skill. He's also shrewd and cunning right from the beginning and uses people to his advantage. The action scenes of this manhwa are decent, but the side characters are not that great. So give it a try and see if you like it. Coming at number 7, we have Keep a Low Profile Sect Leader. Lu Zhaogi was an ordinary person who gets transmigrated into the world of a game that he used to play. However, he was a useless sect leader who had nothing other than his good looks. Now, he must use his knowledge of the game and his cheat system to get as strong as he can. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is good. The main character is very funny and always bluffs in front of other characters. He remains low-key at the first but starts showing off his power after getting his system. The side characters are also really funny and the situations they create will definitely make you laugh. Coming at number 6, we have Post-Apocalyptic Dispatch Company. Chao Xiaomeng was a failed entrepreneur who was betrayed by his friend and was also in heavy debt. He tries to commit suicide by jumping off a building but lands on a pile of garbage only to find out that he has been transported in a city full of zombies. Now he must find a way to survive and get out of this situation as fast as he can. Both the art and the story of this manhwa is good. The main character was a coward at the start but goes through character development after a few chapters. He also gets a cheat system that provides him with the power necessary for his survival. The side characters are also great and they help the main character achieve his goals. Coming at number 5, we have All-Rounder. The protagonist dreams of the same horrible dream every night where he is left in a world full of zombies. But it didn't take him long to realize that it wasn't a normal dream where the zombies start to appear in a real world. Now no one is more prepared to live in this world than the protagonist, and to add on that he also has a system which allows him to copy the skills of other people. This is a really good post-apocalyptic manhwa. Its art style is great and its story is also unique. The protagonist was a wimp at the first but goes through character development after a few chapters. He also becomes strong really quickly with the help of his system and helps other people survive in the apocalyptic world. Coming at number 4, we have Is This Hunter For Real? The protagonist Choi Gang-shik loses his family to the monsters that had appeared out of nowhere. He wanted to take revenge for his family, but he had no aptitude for superpowers. However, just when he loses all hope, a mysterious message appears in front of his eyes about a god that has become his viewer. Now, with finally a chance to gain new superpowers, Gangshik begins his life-endangering live streaming journey. The art of this manhwa is good and its story is also pretty decent. The main character grows stronger quickly and soon becomes one of the strongest person of his country. He's also quite smart and uses his surrounding to his advantage while fighting his enemies. However, the side characters are a bit annoying and they always get in the way of the main character. Coming at number 3, we have I Became a Renowned Family Swords Prodigy. Baek Woo-jin was the youngest son of a renowned swordsman family who had neither talent in swordsmanship nor an impressive aura. Although he worked harder than anyone, he gets abandoned by his own family members and later dies a pathetic death. But this was not his end, as he reincarnates as the owner of a magic sword and now his only goal is the destruction of his family. The art of this manhwa is good and its story is also great. The main character is wimp at the start, but he goes through major character development and becomes courageous later in the story. He's also smart and keeps a low profile until he becomes strong enough. The side characters are not written that nicely, but the action scenes are great and will keep you entertained throughout the story. Coming at number 2, we have System Rules. Yu Si-woo was a master of fighting games who gets a cheat system in real life that predicted the movement of people whenever he fought with someone. Feeling bored with playing games, he begins to turn towards real-life combat and manages to defeat everyone of his grade. But later, he gets defeated by a pro MMA fighter, and now to compete with him again, he must join his school's martial arts club. The art of this manhwa is good and its story is really interesting. The main character is strong right from the start and grows even stronger as the story goes on. He is also very likable and helps his friends without thinking twice. The action scenes are also great and the side characters play a huge role in the development of the main character. But before we start number 1, I would like to give a big shout out to Billibillicomics for sponsoring this video. Billibillicomics is an online comic platform where you can read many hit and exclusive comics of different genres completely for free. It also has no annoying ads, so you can binge read any series without any disturbance. So make sure to check them out from the link provided in the description. Coming at number 1, we have Return of the SSS-Class Ranker. Roken was the king of violence who reigned as the strongest in a virtual reality game called The Lord. But unfortunately, the assassination order issued by the strongest enemy guild caused him to lose everything, including his levels and equipment. However, to his surprise, the next time he woke up, he had returned back to 3 years ago when the game hadn't released yet. Now, a new story begins as Roken, who traveled back in time, climbs his way back to the top. This is a really amazing VR MMO manhwa. Its art is just amazing and its story is also really good. The main character is strong right from the start and uses his knowledge of the game to its utmost advantage. He is also ruthless and cunning and doesn't leave any of his enemies alive. The action scenes of this manhwa are also amazing, so I'll highly recommend you to give it a read. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.